What's new this month at Rogers Railroad Junction? It's a rolling tribute to America's 41st president with Union Pacific number 4141 from Genesis. Sporting a paint scheme inspired by the iconic Air Force One, this SD-70 Ace partnered with Union Pacific number 9096 to pull the train bearing the casket of President George H.W. Bush on his final journey from Houston to his home in College Station, Texas. And today sits enshrined in the George H.W. Bush Presidential Library at Texas A&M University. Both units feature safety tread walkways, full MU connections, directional LED lighting throughout, fully detailed cab interiors, see-through grillwork, and an optional digital control system with full sound effects. But what if you're looking for something a little more on the compact side? Well, we've got you covered there as well, with Atlas GP7s of the Central California Traction Company. Founded in 1905, this 78-mile interurban line between Stockton and Sacramento abandoned electric operations in 1946 and has operated as a dieselized freight hauler ever since. And throughout this time, their distinctive red and white paint scheme with its quatrefoil logo has been a local icon to area farmers and rail fans alike. With freestanding grab irons, directional lighting, super detailed trucks, a 5-pole skew-wound motor, and an ESU lock sound decoder with dual mode digital control. And then there's the subcompact category, which in this case is filled by SW 1500 switchers from Broadway Limited. Built by EMD between June of 1966 and January of 1974, a hair over 800 of these 1500 horsepower switching locomotives were ultimately constructed, with many remaining in active service even today. And as the basis for the more contemporary models, such as the MP15AC and DC, the legacy of this rugged yard goat of a locomotive will remain with us for many years to come. Featuring either Flexicoil or AAR trucks, depending on road, directional lighting, wire grill work and grab irons, full end detail, and Broadway's acclaimed Paragon 3 digital control system with rolling thunder sound effects are all included. Turning to rolling stock, we've got 2 each of hoppers and boxcars. And starting with the former, it's Walthers with multi-packs of 50-foot RD4 coal hoppers. Built by Trinity Railcar Corporation, these cars with their polished aluminum bodies and painted ends can be found across the Midwest and Eastern Seaboard, carrying coal from Appalachia and the Powder River Basin to waiting power plants across the country. Featuring internal reinforcing struts for a realistic look when running empty, fully detailed end sills with all the appropriate brake rigging lend to the effect, as do detailed discharge chutes and underbody detail as well. Then there's cement hoppers of the Pullman Standard Company by KD. Typically used for hauling gypsum, cement, ready-mix concrete, or any other dry bulk commodity known for being both heavy and moisture sensitive, these cars first appeared in the 1950s, with modernized versions in extensive service even today. Built with all of the typical KD details, mesh catwalks and operating roof hatches are the most notable features, with wire grab irons and metal wheels and couplers rounding out the suite. And that just leaves boxcars, which open with 50-foot Youngstown door boxes from Athern's Ready to Roll line. Built during a 30-year run starting in or around 1970, Pacific Car and Foundry produced these versatile heavy haulers with insulated walls and extra wide doors, or in some cases, even two of them. Replete with detail features, freestanding ladders, simulated overspray around the roof seams, metal wheels, knuckle couplers, and optimized weighting are all part of the package. And finally, we shift back to Walthers with 50-foot AAR end-door boxcars, a railroad oddity if there ever was one. Largely forgotten today, these cars with their butterfly-hinged ends were built for the easy loading of automobiles, while double-side doors meant that those same cars could be unloaded via a more traditional cargo dock. In this way, they paved the way for the modern auto racks that we know today. Built with scale stirrup steps, full brake rigging, razor-sharp paint and rivet detail, and period-appropriate logos. It's a piece of a bygone era in railroading, but not so bygone for us. So stop on by sometime and see what other oddities could be dredged up here at Rogers Railroad Junction today.